Set 6286, Skull's Eye Schooner. One of the unattainables as far as LEGO sets go for someone with my budget. I'm pretty proud of my pirate ship collection at this point, and while I'm not trying to 100% them, after watching a certain row brick video, I kept hearing a little voice inside my head saying,
"It's amazing. Get the Skull Eye Schooner. Get it?"
And who am I to deny what I want? I figured an older ship would be easier to piece together anyway, so let's do it. Just like in the Queen Anne's Revenge video, I started by looking through my own LEGOs to see what I had from the Schooner inventory. I actually had all the minifigs. I upgraded Captain Redbeard's wardrobe, and I even had the super rare First Mate torso. Hot Rod mechanic Eric gave me a small sealed bag of like 10 random pieces he found at his house, and it included 3 of those. They're all legit, and I have no idea what it was from, but it's definitely an awesome torso to have. 3 of. After finding 737 pieces, I was off to a good start. 141 pieces remained, and how hard could they be to find? Not hard at all, probably. So the next part should have been the travel part, where I rate a couple friends' collections and fill a couple bulk bags at local stores, but I got a little over-eager and jumped the gun on some Bricklink orders. I definitely could have gotten the final price lower if I had just had some more patience here, but it was too late. It was about $19.50 between those 2 orders and 93 more pieces. I'm not above straight up asking other adults if I can have their Legos, so that was next. First stop was easy. I was currently storing a large amount of a friend's collection that I was transferring onto a new Bricklink store we made. After asking permission, of course, I searched through a ton of semi-sorted bulk. Among a bunch of cool pieces, I managed to find 2 that were on my list. Not as many as I was expecting, but every piece counts. Next visit was Jordan, and he had a ton of essentials. He even disassembled a mock ship he made against my half-hearted protest, so I got some pieces I wasn't even planning on including, like the hard-to-find compass. He also had a mast piece, but it was slightly different from the one in the set, so I didn't take it. Right down the road from Jordan was Rob, who used to have a Bricklink store, so he had copious amounts of sorted Legos. 18 pieces and $10 later, we decided to look up the difference between the mast types. Apparently they are interchangeable, at least in this set, so I went back to Jordan's after he had left the house for the night to swipe the one I left. Later, I was at Hot Rod Eric's house, and he had just come by a large bulk lot, and in it was one of the mid-hull sections. Cloth sales are always the most challenging part of any older LEGO ship. Just for giggles, I used the Easy Buy feature on Bricklink to see how much they would be, and even though a couple came from our good friend Andy and his brick shop, the 6 sales would have been, holy crap, $156 before shipping. Being from a set that's over 30 years old, this was expected, and the original sales are officially off the table for this endeavor. In the Queen Anne's video, I bought a reprinted sticker sheet from an eBay seller called OK Brickworks, who specializes in reproduction LEGO stickers and cloth. I can't speak to the quality because I lost the sticker sheet before I built the Queen Anne's, but now is a good time to revisit the seller and see if he had the Scully sales. He does. I thought about waiting till my birthday to ask for the sales and save money that way, but it wasn't for a few months and I'm an impatient millennial. After shipping, it was $45, which probably would have been almost a quarter of the price after shipping and tax for the original sales. Plus, these ones are technically new, even though they came with fingerprints. Next, I made runs to my local stores. At Brickhead's, I did a $40 trade-in that evened out 2 more hull pieces and 3 mast pieces I picked up. Bucks County Brick Shop had some more random pieces I still needed, and Andy had 2 mast bases, a wedge piece, and a really cool biplane. I'm up to $80 now and still a few pieces shy, including a hull piece and a $20 printed piece, so it's looking like I'm going to blow that $100 price point out of the water. I can't exactly fudge the hull either by getting a less expensive color or by doing the AliExpress method like I did with the flag on the Queen Anne's, but I could print my own sail and crossbones sticker and slap it on a white panel I already had, so boom, I did that. I also switched the blue lanterns on the back to black, since the blue pieces go for an absurd amount of doubloons. As for the other pieces, I switched the old gray color to the newer light bluish gray. It was cheaper, and that's what I'd mostly been using anyway. Come at me, purists. I got the last hull piece and the other remaining pieces off 2 Bricklink orders for $18. Lastly, I'm using this micro cord I got off Amazon for the string. I'm not including it in the price because I already had it, but it's very close to LEGO string, and if you get a spool like this, you'll have like an unlimited supply for $7. Anyway, I measured and cut the 3 lengths I needed and singed up the ends. After that, she was done. I was really surprised at how large this one is. It's only 1 or 2 studs less than the Queen Anne's, which is the largest ship I have. Well, aside from the Duplo one. It's also much more sleek and majestic looking than my other ship from that era, Redbeard's Runner. If it had to battle the Heroica ship, it would definitely win. Although the captain's cabin is a bit scant, I do like the double door entry. There's a truly American amount of guns and weapons scattered about the ship and crew, a full dinghy hanging off the back end to stop it from flipping over when it does sick burnouts. There are a couple play features, but the most notable is a helm that actually controls the rudder. The new sails look amazing, and contrary to any ships LEGO has made in the past 10 or 15 years, there are enough cannons to fill all the cannon holes, even if you have to do some spinning and sliding to get them there. To sum it all up, I highly recommend this ship. It doesn't have to be as expensive as it pretends to be, and I hope Robrick starts making videos again. Oops. There goes Majesto's magical tower.